They always had coin enough for a stone house anyway. Maybe this isn't even...
It is.
How would you know? These houses...
Shut up. They're gone. Probably. Whatever happened to... There's no place for...
I'll keep it. Oh, good day.
Good day. Huntley is just down that road. You can't...
I know. We just...
Oh, that's a shame.
Do you know what happened?
It's...
Why, yeah.
A while ago, some knights came to his... Burned it down. Said he was part of some scheme.
What happened to Simon?
Dunno. Haven't seen any of them.
I understand.
Getting all the work done? My wife is ill. Needs to be done by nightfall, otherwise I won't get them to... Why are you asking?
We were supposed to live, but since they're gone...
My prayers are with...
We could take the... You could stay at home and look...
Well, that... But I couldn't trust you to negotiate the right price and...
What if I bought the wool from you? You'd get the money right now, and whatever more we can negotiate...
Well, that's an... But for that to work, you would need to buy my entire stock. Now, let me get back to...
Excuse me?
Sorry, but not for a price you would be...
How much for one? Just name...
1.5...
I want to see...
All right.
Let's see... Huh.
I put the cheap ones on.
The ones deeper down...
Well, I couldn't wait for the wool to... My family is hungry and...
All right. I can offer...
That's less than what merchants...
You can't expect me to pay...
Why not?
Look, I'm not only offering you money here. You wouldn't have to worry about your wool, but it'll only work if I can sell everything for more than I paid you.
You're smart. Well, all...
Here.
I'll finish shearing old Mabel here. Maybe you also want to talk to the others.
Ah, all right.
By the way, there's a man looking for you. He came by just shortly after you.
What man?
Dunno. Brown scruffy hair. It could be he rode right past you. That old... Shall I give him a message if...
Tell him we left Huntley for...
I will. Now let me get those sacks.
I wonder what
What did...
Moping will... We need to keep going.
But there is no... We're commoners now. Commoners who never let... We both... If we don't get the Elden... What do we...
We know from Meg that a lot... What if we did that for...
What about...
Uncle Simon's not the only one who... If we collected enough money, we could pay another...
It might...
Right? We've had some bad luck till now, but... Sure... It'll take some time, but we should be... All we need to do is have a lot of patience and pray to God.
Ah!
Richard!
Lord Anthony caught me riding the horse you stole from him. He told me before I take you back, I can have some fun with you.
Get away from him! Richard, you're...
What happened? Why are you...
Because we are both alive. Looking back, we'd been lucky that his bones hadn't been broken, and that his ear had healed so quickly after we had burned out the wound. Otherwise, I'm not certain my brother would have survived the attack in Huntley. Once he could walk again, we gathered the few things we had and headed out, counting our blessings and preparing to build ourselves a new life. How's your wound doing?
Don't worry, I'm fine.
May I ask what you're planning to do with all that wool? Mind showing me a piece of your stock? I'd like to establish the quality before I make any promises. Not bad. That's quite some wool you've brought along. I hope you're not planning to set up shop here too. Meg would kill me if I let you.
We came to sell this wool to you, not to compete with you. It comes from the shepherds near Huntley. They gave it to me so they wouldn't have to come here themselves.
I see. All right. I'll give you £1 per sack for this.
What? Only £1?
Ah, that's a fair price.
But that's what I paid the shepherds. This doesn't even make up for the cart, taxes and travelling.
Then you've made a bad business decision.
What?
I can't pay for your mistakes, can I? You have to handle that yourself.
Ali, let me handle this. Your money would not only pay for the wool, but also fund our fight to reclaim our earldom. If you pay us more, I shall never forget that courtesy. Will greatly repay you once I'm back in charge of shiring. I may even allow you sole access to our own wool production.
That's a lofty promise.
And it would hardly cost you.
So, you two are the son and daughter of the Earl of Shiring?
We are.
But you're just children.
We will make coin, and I will become a knight fighting for glory and honor until the king grants us back our noble inheritance.
That may all be very well, but I can't pay you more than what I already offered.
Then I'll prove that the wool's quality is worth the price. Just let me look at it once more. We've got to work out what signifies high quality.
Maybe if we remember...
It's from a good breed of... What else?
And other wool looked...
It's dry.
The wool is pretty...
That's...
Yeah.
In this weather, some cartloads of... I made sure that this is dry.
And customers are hesitant to buy wet wool.
Some sheep produce Its sheep had good.
It's...
Wool is... But this batch was...
even picky... All right.
£1 and...
Well, tell you what, I'll give you 1 and a... You've brought up some good arguments. Your wool is...
Of course it is.
But not a penny more.
Yes!
Very good. Just so you know, if my mistress gets angry...
Thank you for your...
We've done it.
We've earned 60 pence for each sack. That's...
I know why Meg likes you, Aliena. You're just as ruthless as her.
I must say...
Can I help you?
Forgive me, I didn't mean to barge in, but... You are the Lady Aliena of Shiring, are you not?
Yes, I am.
And I'm Lord Richard, Earl Bartholomew's son.
My name is Philip of Gwynedd. I am the Prior of Kingsbridge.
Ah, I've heard of you. You helped a lot of people after the Hamleys attacked my father's castle.
We only did what was right. I met your father.
My father knew many people. Not all of them were his allies.
I know. I'd like to invite you to come to Kingsbridge. Our own wool trade has fallen somewhat into neglect, God forgive, but we have plenty of sheep. I am sure we could come to an agreement.
You want us to be merchants?
You wouldn't work for me, you would work with me. I can see that you are not afraid of hard work. I don't know a single novice who would have been willing to pull a cart like that on his own. My friend, Brother Milius, would be delighted to speak with you. He always goes to markets for our priory. What do you say?
I'll consider it.
Please do consider my offer. You will be most welcome in Kingsbridge. It is the least I can do.
Thank you, Father. Not much later, I found a home in Kingsbridge. I remember when I got there, there was Jack. You! I remember you. You're the boy with no father.
Actually, I have 2 fathers now.
Is that so?
Yes. Tom Builder and Jack Sherburg.
And then the days just went by. Little did I know that the best and the worst was yet to come.
So, you have returned from Rome, Bishop Waleran.
Yes, it was a very illuminating time.
What do you want?
The Pope was very pleased to hear how I, and you, have worked together in the past to support our king.
We did not do it for your church.
He was less pleased, however, to hear about the bargain you struck with the Prior of Kingsbridge.
Why should he care? Once and for all, we will not support you in your personal quarrels. The deal we made with the Priory of Kingsbridge has the blessing of the king.
Of course, and you would never change your mind on that matter. Tell me, has your son returned from the Holy Land yet?
We have not heard from him, ever since he set out to join that crusade of yours. If he dies, your church will be responsible.
Do not underestimate your son, Lady Hamley. That would be a great mistake.
Not long now and you'll have a ceiling.
Wonderful. Then we will no longer have to hold our services in the crypt.
You could even begin to plan the paintings for the wooden ceiling and the walls.
Why a wooden ceiling? So the whole thing goes up in flames again?
It is cheaper to build a wooden ceiling. Everyone agreed on a wooden ceiling.
You shut up.
And the church walls were only built to hold a wooden ceiling.
Shut up, Jack.
Of course, the craftsman should know that.
You do what you're told. Go and chisel, apprentice.
The roof is like your fat neck. It's only made to hold up a lump of hollow wood filled with straw.
For once, behave yourselves. This is a house of God.
Mark my words, if you two go on like this, one of you will have to go. And now focus on your work, Jack, and finish it, just for once. Now, where were we? You could start planning the paintings for the ceiling, if you wish.
Can we afford that at the moment? We are paying so many workers already.
Father Philip, Tom Builder. Alfred.
Ah, Aliena.
How are you?
I'll be moving my wool to shiring today. The fleece fair starts tomorrow.
Ah, I almost forgot.
Milius and I have already arranged everything. We'd make much more of a profit if Percy Hamley had not raised the taxes this week.
Again?
Jonathan, you shouldn't wander off. Stay with us.
Tom is right. You hear?
He looks like a real monk.
Omnius Pluvius, nomine patri amen.
That sounds like Latin, but it's not quite right yet. We would not have to worry about this if we could sell our wool here on our market.
The king would have to grant us a license for that.
And the Hamleys wouldn't like that, I'm afraid. They want the taxes from the fair in shiring.
Don't worry, we'll make a good profit. It's a good year. We've never moved this much wool as it is. Oh, and I have to build a new storage house.
Alfred is a master craftsman now. If you can pay him, he'll help you.
Ah, very good.
If she hadn't a business of her own, I'd hire her to work for me.
I'd hire her for other things.
Hey! Hey, take that back!
What do you care? I bet she doesn't even remember your name.
For the last time, stop your quarreling.
Philip, let's look at the plans again. There's a problem I have to discuss with you.
All right.
Take that back, Alfred.
Jack, leave him alone. And for once, finish your work.
And Jack, please keep an eye on Jonathan, will you?
What? Why me?
Finish your work, Jack.
That's how it always was. But on that day, I didn't care. On that day, I was going to see Aliena. And I was going to tell her how I felt. And nothing and no one would stop me.
Time to get this done. This could be better. Somehow I can't, and the face still isn't right. I'm done. I just can't stand... Ugh. What? I will. Damn. I need to get much... Hey, little brother. I hope you appreciate that I look out for you.
I ate a beetle.
Don't tell Philip, all right? It's our secret. Come on, let's have fun.
Oh, you can't do that.
Oh, I can.
Tom and Philip said you can't. You have to work.
I know what they said. I was there, you know. Philip and Tom won't mind if we take a break. Sometimes people say one thing and mean another thing. Either he stopped listening, right, the wall is already coming apart and Alfred wants to put a stone ceiling on top instead of a wooden one. Idiot. The Tree of Life. When I was small, I tried to make it look like no other tree, more like a thought. I like it, but nobody recognized. Well, Tom says it's done, and he won't let me. Yes! I bet there are more nests around. Hey up there! Hey, Dan! He's not that good at... I doubt the Bible has... Everything all right, John? Oh. It's gone. Where did it go? There must be some kind of... The foundations and who knows what's... Oh, it's gone. I should hurry. No. No. Phillips. For Dolphin. I wonder if I... I can never get the... That's not... It looks surprised. I'm done. I just can't... Jonathan, don't run off.
Don't worry, he's...
Ah, great. Thank you, Martha.
And no, I don't have time to watch him.
Oh, damn.
Oh, no! It's all broken.
The sound...
Shouldn't you be what?
Maybe I should go before I buy anything.
Watch where you go, will ya? Now it's come to that.
So, how's...
More and more people... Yesterday, there were 24.
You exhausted?
Pretty much. Seems the Earl just raised the taxes at his mark. Now they've all returned to shiring.
Is the Earl asking lower?
On the contrary. So they all have to trade their wool there, including Aliena and the Prior. But you need a license to do a fleece fair.
Are you not?
No, Philip asked me to supervise the market here.
So now you're working with Philip?
I know, it's a... But we all want the same thing after all.
And what's that?
To keep this place in good... This is our home.
Yeah, I guess.
You should...
I'm just taking a break. Did you...
Maybe she was headed... Do I hear jealous?
I don't... Do you want to buy some of the...
Great idea. I could make...
No.
No, that would be silly now, wouldn't it?
Brown and black and grey.
How do you...
He usually only talks to me when he wants me to cook for him.
Why would you keep cooking for him?
He doesn't have a wife. And he's my brother.
I wouldn't ask you to cook for me. Jonathan wouldn't either, and he's your brother too.
Jack, no one's supposed to know.
Don't worry. He's a little monk. He is everyone's brother. Aliena went...
Could be. I know she's expecting a visitor.
Maybe I should...
Oh, before I forget... I think Ellen wants...
What's there to talk about? Tom doesn't believe I can be a builder.
That's not true. Papa knows what you can do. He told her.
Oh, did he?
Yes. He's complicated.
He is. On days like this, you can almost get lost here.
The Hamleys would be breaking the agreement we had with King Stephen.
All I know is that suddenly the quarrymaster wants us to pay steep prices for stone. And the verderer of Shoot Forest now insists we pay even more for timber. The verderer and the quarrymaster both claim that they act on orders from the Earl of Shiring.
What are you doing out here, Jack? Did you finish your corbel?
I'm not done yet.
Why do I have the feeling that the corbel...
I'm doing my best. If you would let me do more than just...
You need to focus on the time.
I can do much more than stuff.
We can't always get...
Alfred can.
Jack, please. We have much bigger problems to solve. The Earl of Shiring has stopped. If we don't do anything about it, we'll have to send the workers away. We'll have to stop...
I will talk to... And if he won't see me, I will talk to the king, or this will be the end of Kingsbridge.
Can I help you?
Yes. I do your job and leave Alfred alone. And rightly so.
Of course. This is a terrible problem.
Yeah, it is.
Should I just knock? Here we go. There's no... Good day, my ladies.
Ha Philip. Have you come by to...
No.
Didn't think... After a day your hands start bleeding.
Piss?
Only way to get the grease and dirt from the wall. We can use the coin, but there's sooner or later, Aliena will have to...
I will find a way.
Well, Esther, maybe you should...
I'm just taking a break. Hey. Brother Paul.
And that is... You see, he never paid. Sometimes you must show clever.
I'll remember your words.
He's teaching... I better not. I'll keep it. Don't always run off,
Aliena!
Yes?
Do you mind?
And how are you two?
Oh, well. Say, I wanted to talk to you because...
Yes, Jack Builder?
I like you. You're beautiful.
Why, thank you, Jonathan.
Well...
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 Jonathan! He's here!
I'm coming! Jack loves you.
I was just about to ask if you think that Jonathan suspects anything.
I swear on this very Bible that I don't know what you're talking... Gold! Oh, I lost my Bible. Shit! But we haven't done anything.
You burned down the cathedral.
My lady.
You dangerous...
God hates me for that. He has a... You remembered it?
You sang it the first time when we sat here together.
You were dangling your feet in the brook, lost in thought.
Why can't it always be like this?
I know...
I hate pretending that I don't love you.
Then don't.
Jack.
I know, I know. Have you heard from your brother?
The war never ends, and he always needs more money. And I pay him to fight for the man who killed our father.
King Stephen, to get the earldom back from him.
Yes. But you know, I don't even want that. Everything I've built here, what we have, I have all that because I'm not my father's daughter anymore. I'm afraid that if Richard becomes Earl, I'll lose much more than the money he's wasting now. Did you fight with Tom again?
Tom always takes Alfred's side.
Well, he is Alfred's father. He worries about him. It was the same with Richard.
If Tom's worried about Alfred, then why is he always telling me off?
Because you are the clever one. He probably worries about Alfred.
Hey, it's not my fault that I'm smarter than Alfred. Everyone's smarter than Alfred.
Exactly. Tom thinks you should know better.
Maybe.
Don't be cross with Tom. I think he wishes Alfred was more capable than he really is. He wants Alfred to be his successor, after all.
Well, perhaps he could be if he only put his mind to it. I mean, even I could do it.
I'm sure you could.
But who would want to build a cathedral anyway? Your father meant well. I'm sure he did.
Did he? He never loved anyone. Not even my mother. It was not my fault we lost the earldom. It's not my responsibility. How could Father make me swear that oath? Were you still reading the Bible?
Philip insists. I better be angry that I lost it.
Oh, don't worry. He'll still keep teaching you.
Oh, maybe I should be... Oh, but you aren't allowed to...
I shall love...
Yeah, that's...
Say, what was that book called you told me about?
The Amours by Ovid? I've only heard about it. From a travelling scholar.
The title sounds promising.
Yeah, but maybe it's not as interesting.
Let's find it.
I'll ask around Kingsbridge and see what I can find.
All right.
You know, back in the forest, my mother made up the rules herself, but they all made sense somehow. Here, everything is... it's complicated.
I know. Rules everywhere. Why is it that Tom can't tell Philip that Jonathan is his son? He's so happy when he's around Jonathan.
Tom's rules. And Philip's, probably. Tom believes he has lost the right to be Jonathan's father, as he gave up on him when he was born. That's what Martha said. And what about us? When will we tell other people about us?
I guess when we're ready to play by their rules.
Or they by ours.
I guess.
It's like stone carving.
Is it?
You know, when I first look at a piece of stone, I start to imagine what it could become. Corbels, squirrels. It's like I can already see them. But it's only when you work on it that you learn what you can and you can't do with it. If you do this, the stone will break, and if you do that, it will look great.
Oh, we will tell people about us when we're sure it won't break anything.
Right.
I bet only good stone can be used for the pillars, right? Because they carry all the weight.
Exactly.
That's why Tom and Philip keep nagging you. They want the best for you and for themselves. Which is you.
If you say so.
I know so. I want the same.
One day we'll tell everyone everything.
Maybe not
What's...
We better go and...
Everyone, calm down.
What happened at the...
Listen. Yes, there was our friend, Otto Blackface, was hurt.
What happened?
The Earl of Shiring had his men stop us from taking...
Why? Why would...
All we know is what his men told us. That the Earl of Shiring will not support the construction of Kingsbridge Cathedral anymore.
What are we gonna do now?
I will write to Shiring
Oh, that's all good and well, but how are we supposed to continue? I want to be paid before you run.
I need to... Calm. You heard the prior. He will talk.
And I'd planned ahead for a day like... You will be paid soon. And there will be plenty of...
I trust
I
Tom.
say we stay.
And I trust our...
I will prepare everything immediately.
I'll be with you in a moment.
What if the Earl won't listen to Philip?
I need to talk to Philip. See me later at my house, all right?
What about the book we wanted to look for?
Not now.
I'll find the book.
We will sort this out. This cathedral. And you, Jack, watch Jonathan.
Oh. I'm done. I just can't...
I will do everything in my power to make sure...
I know that you showed us mercy before. My husband has worked here ever since. And we would like to be close to...
Oh.
The same goes for us, Mary.
I trust you, Father. But my wife is right. If you can't pay...
Kingsbridge is... I don't want to leave.
Let me think of something. Maybe there's a way we could...
But selling the wool at the fleece fair will take it...
I'm sorry, but me and the other workers can't wait that long.
Trust me, Philip. I'll think of...
Jack. You said you weren't finished with... When I went by there, looked finished to me. Don't get lost in the details.
It's my corbel.
None of this is ours.
Doing the carvings is the only job you didn't give Alfred.
We should be thankful of the work we're allowed, and in our work, we must...
Thankful for what? You are the one who wouldn't settle for less. You could have had other work. For months, you remain... When are you going to tell Jonathan about what happened in the forest? Ah, shouldn't have said that about Jonathan. Damn it! No, Ali will be pretty impressed.
Ah, I wanted to talk to you.
What is it?
From what I heard from Tom, they're trying to...
They?
The Earl of Shiring. Tom is under a lot of stress. If it weren't for him, it would already be over.
Why are you telling me this? Did he say something about me?
No. But I know that he just can't stand...
Just don't see why Alfred gets to do everything he wants.
Alfred is a master. You are an... There are rules. They may not be my rules, but they are yours. If you want to become a master builder. Don't be angry.
I'm not. The Fullers down in Kingsbridge.
I'm not surprised. I could only do it for... Even though Ali ain't a... Here.
Ouch. Stinging net.
Yes. Cuthbert had a more... The Fuller's hands will improve for a while. But only for a while. If they want to stop their hands from suffering...
Maybe you're right. Thank you. Hey, little... As much as I'd like to, I did promise... Hello, Milius.
Jack. This is not the best of times.
Brother Cuthbert could have been a little more careful in storing...
I'm sure it's...
I am...
Cuthbert...
What is Brother Andrew?
We will get a new cellar soon. Andrew is preparing everything. Maybe they should get a new kitchen.
Why?
If what Cuthbert did was not good enough, then... Cuthbert knew so much more than I did.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, let's...
Here we go. Yes. Just a little more. Oh. Good. And now, Milius?
Yes?
Do you know how to make a bar?
Indeed. All it takes is some...
Ah, thank
You know, you really would...
What, me?
Why? You can read. You...
Is this
What?
Here.
No!
It's that what was...
Oh. Give me the strength to...
I don't think I would make...
Why not? Philip?
Never mind why. I don't need to be a monk.
That is...
And I... Thank you for your help. They have problems with their... Maybe I can... Try this.
Whenever did you find the time to make a bath? Don't you have...
Who would I be if I could just...
Does that mean you...
I have my own work to do, so that won't work, I'm afraid.
Oh, of course, but I dare say. My aunt, thank you.
Not yet. I want to... Ali will be... If your brother Alfred won't apologize, what do you think?
What did he write? Tell me. What?
Alfred can't read.
Just your name, you pig.
He wrote that you are a pig, Al.
What did you do that for? What are you doing?
I want you to take back...
So what if I would fuck her? What's it to you?
Mind your own business.
Look who's talking.
How can I if you keep dis...
Oh, that was...
Hey, Alfred.
What? Ow! You're never gonna be... You will end up hung in Shirey. Like your father, the thief.
What did you say?
Oh, we heard it in a tavern. Your father was a thief. Are you gonna cry?
Oh, here comes the waterworks.
At least I'm no fat pig and no damn ugly monk.
Piss off, you...
And don't steal any...
Get up! The mortar won't mix itself.
What's the problem?
The mortar won't complain if it has to wait until I'm done with me break. I'm taking me...
Well, you deserve a good...
Better a drunk. Come on then.
Please, this is... Think for a moment.
What?
Who?
Tom Builder.
Now, he's a hard worker, isn't he?
True, he's a hard worker, that he is. But also the man knows how to take a break. And he knows when to give others room for a break.
This is not your break.
You've been taking a shit for half a day and used up yours. Now don't you start and ruin mine too.
Oh, wow. Look at them go.
When I take a break, you take one too.
Has your wife been cooking again, eh?
Go! Dare you! Go! Drink yourself to death!
Oh, the Prior.
Oh, yes. Prior Philip's not running around drunk now, is he?
No, he's not. And I'm not either. I'm sitting.
And there's my problem right there. Get up and push. Philip would.
No, he wouldn't. A break is like a Sunday. It's a sin to work on a Sunday.
Well, that's true.
It's not a Sunday!
But it's my break.
The Earl of Shire.
Earl Bartholomew or...
Percy Ham? You don't know the name of our...
He's not mine. I'm from Earl's Castle.
But he's dead now. You should know the name of...
What?
Percy Ham?
You know what?
What?
For spite! It wasn't right.
You know what? What you're doing? I refuse to...
You would
already...
Alfred Builder.
Oh, he's a master.
But he likes his beer.
Oh, yes. But he's always so...
Always. You know, maybe I...
Me too.
You have got to...
Well then, back to work.
No.
Alfred Builder?
Alfred Builder when...
and What about...
Now.
How would you...
He's got a...
He's the...
And he's sitting on it. He...
Oh, like...
Yeah, like... Or you...
I was...
I heard you farting from...
You think I want to shit for her?
Ah.
Who's that?
Never heard that.
That's me.
I thought you were Jack Builder.
Well...
I don't know what to make of you, to be honest.
Shouldn't you be working?
You're just running about him.
At least don't keep us from working.
Alfred. Brother Arnell.
Good example. That poor man. What's your excuse?
What's your... Get... Never... Ans... Never...
The sub...
Oh, don't get... He
is... And... What? That he...
Who?
Supra Remedius! You fool!
What? How dare they? How dare you? Shouting in the cemetery like heathens!
But
Silence! Do you have any idea how hard the work of a sub-prior is? How much devotion and painful work it takes to teach our novices, our monks? And you dare call me a fool?
We didn't!
Silence, I say! I will think of a way to make you two understand the kind of behavior I expect in this priory.
I think they'll be busy for a while.
We place our trust in you. We take you in. And this is how you thank us?
I need to do better than that. Ah, missed. Damn it.
Friar Philip is too forgiving.
I bet there are more nests
has to handle
around.
Everything he neglects. Everything. As sub-prior, I have even more responsibilities than the prior himself. And more worries.
There are many I've not read, most of them actually. If only I had more. No, it's not here. Maybe the monks. I'm looking for a...
Oh, we saw some in shop. There are also a few copies inside. Which ones are you looking?
The Amore?
Have you heard of... that was one of the copies in Winchester, I think. Did you read it?
Me?
He did.
Just a page. Sounds like the right book. And we... I should tell Ali what I found out. What is it that you're...
I'm copying pages of the book Prior Philip wrote.
I didn't know he wrote a book.
Not many know. He's critical of the... After his experience with Bishop Waleran, he studied about what he called...
Judicia Cleric.
Yes. In the past, there were many cruel tests that were made to discover whether a man was guilty or not. The Lord was to judge them. These ordeals were called Judicium Dei, the judgment of God. Some had to hold burning iron in their bare hands. Others were drowned. Some were burned on the pyre. And if they were innocent, God would save them.
There would be no martyrs if that were true. Even Adolphus would have been saved.
Yes. God works in mysterious ways. The prior wants these horrible ordeals to become a thing of the past, for cruelty only leads to more cruelty.
But I heard of miracles. Saints that survived burnings.
True. However, Prior Philip believes these were not judgments of God, but judgments of the clergy.
Judicia Cleric.
Yes! Stories and fake ordeals to redeem friends and allies of the clergy.
Fake miracles? By the church? Ooh, that sounds like Philip is asking for trouble. Whoever is accused of fakery and heresy will not be likely to respond well to that.
But we believe Philip is right. This is the second millennium. We must finally learn from past mistakes.
I just don't see how you can possibly...
Come on, Jonathan. Let's tell Ali.
Ranulph of Chester and his half-brother stole Lincoln Castle from Stephen. At least this is a chance for us to...
For us? The whole of England is strangled by new tax...
Senseless quarrelling? You still think I'm just playing around?
No.
I put my life at risk. This isn't a game, do you? It's an honor to be one of the King's Knights.
An honor...
Oh, now you broke it.
There's someone at the door.
Oh. Go play.
Jack.
Hey.
So?
Yes.
What brings you here?
Do you have...
Are you jealous?
Everything all right there?
Yes. Sorry, my brother is waiting.
Ah, I see. All right. I just wanted to tell you that...
What book? Oh.
Of course.
It just feels like there are so many... That reminds... Could you tell Philip that I've come up with an idea?
Oh.
I'll buy up all of his wool and sell it, but I need to go to shiring first.
All right. By the way, they have a copy.
Oh? I think I know someone. But first we need to make sure Philip gets his money and talks to Percy.
Who?
Percy
Hamley.
Congratulations.
So what?
I think I should be...
Oh, see you later, Jack.
Of course.
Bastards.
You're gonna have to forget that word really quick, little brother.
So for them you've got money, Ali?
So you were eavesdropping on me. That deal with Philip will help them and us, Rich.
Robert of Gloucester is advancing on Lincoln. Tomorrow we will ride... And what I need from you is money for a new sword and a gambit. And I want my shield painted in Stephen's colour.
Is this leading? You've been doing this for years now. And has the king ever considered making...
Not yet. But I fought side by... He knows my name, Ali.
Oh, I will meet you in Shire.
Father Philip.
Yes?
Aliena says you can pay your work. She has enough money to buy up all the Priory's wool and sell it in shiring. And that way, you get your...
Really?
But you have to accompany her to shiring.
The sooner the better. I have to... Thank you, Jack. Now you better get back to... Tom wanted to talk to you.
Once the west side and its towers rise above the Priory, it'll be even. Only a few more years. What I'd give to build... Yeah, if I talk to Tom now, he'll insist I stay at the... Am I really done out here?
Jack!
What?
Come here. You wanted to finish your call, but instead you pick another fight without... You mock him in front of others because he can't rip. You hit him. And don't tell me he started it, because everyone else told me you started the fight. Sub-Prior and me just told me you disturbed...
Philip told me to...
The Bible, not the kind of book you... Then you go and waste your time in the cemetery, and in the kitchen, and chatting to the...
I made a bar. I wanted to...
You should have been working in... Don't you know how close we are to shutting down the construction? If I'd not planned ahead, it would all be over now. But how am I to plan ahead if I can't rely on you, Jack?
What? Watch out! Whoa.
Are you all right?
Yes.
Up here!
Hey, hurry up, quick! What's going on here?
Your son thinks I dropped the stones.
You were the one who pulled them up, weren't you?
Of course. That is my job.
He was probably angry because he might not get paid.
Alfred, stop it.
What?
Peter, what happened?
I'm not sure. But there was a monk. He was wearing a black robe. And when he saw me looking at him, he ran away. Maybe it was him.
A black robe? Are you saying this was my fault?
No, no. I'm sure I didn't recognize him. He wasn't from here.
No. Peter dropped the stone and doesn't want to admit it.
I assure you, a monk would never do such a thing.
I don't believe him.
I saw a monk in black, in the market.
Oh, did you? I was there too when you were. Tell us, what did he do when you saw him?
He almost stepped on a few...
Wait, Jack is right. I remember now. There was a monk there, and he went into the cathedral.
I'll go up front and look for him. You check the back.
All right.
Where did he go? Hey, you! Hey!
What happened to you, monk?
Mother! He's not a monk!
You did what?
Please,
I know. Did they send you?
Please,
What did they...
I was sent here to kill Tom Builder.
What is going on here?
Take heed. I know you. I know your face. Tell them that you succeeded. Tell them that...
But...
Tell them, or I... Speak up.
I will tell them what you are.
What the hell? What was that? Why did you let him go?
He was after Tom. After all these years, it's happening again.
What is?
Just tell Tom to stay low. If we're lucky, they'll think he's dead.
Why don't you tell him?
I'm the reason they're trying to kill him. It's my fault.
What?
We should never have come to Kingsbridge, Jack.
Excuse me, Philip? What is it?
Aliena is ready to go to shiring with you.
Then I must not keep...